sorry about that. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? How are y'all doing? This is the last day of the month, the last day of the month. And I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited about going into a new month, right? I hope you're excited about getting your stats up, right? As you come on, state your name, the name of your business. If you have a website, make sure you put that website in the comment section because you never know what, who is watching. You never know who needs your product or service. You never know who's looking for you. So you definitely want to put your name, what you do, and if you have a website in the chat session because you never know who's looking for you. Even if you're watching the replay, go ahead and put your website in the comment section. Let's network a little bit. You guys, I'm super excited. I know for some of you, you're like, you know what, it's crunch time. I have to get those numbers up, right? I have to get those numbers up. I have to meet my numbers for the end of the month. And that is absolutely amazing. That is great that you have that mentality. If you have not gotten there yet, and that's not the mentality that you have at the end of the month, I just want you to say to yourself, there's still time to grow. But one of the things that you want to do in business, anytime you're in business, you definitely want to have stats, and you want to be able to measure your business, measure your success, measure where you're standing, so that by the time you get to the end of the month, you actually reached your goal. So whether you're watching the replay or the live, right? If you reach your goal for the month, I just want you to clap it up for yourself. Clap it up for yourself. That is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you that you met your numbers for the month. If you didn't quite get it, I still want you to clap it up for yourself. Why? Because guess what? You're going to get it next time, right? Exactly. You're going to get it next time. So I am like so super excited right now. If you can go ahead and share the video, I would greatly appreciate it, and tag four amazing business professionals, business associates, or business friends that you may have into this video, because we're getting ready to go over some amazing information. I'm going to first start by telling you a little bit about myself. I am Coach Timera Bell. I am a pastor. I am a wife. I am a mother. I am a business owner, and I'm a business and life coach. I help individuals get to where they're trying to go. I help people win. That's what I do. I'm super excited about coming on here today to give you the information, because guess what? You guys, we are at halftime. All right. After 12 o'clock midnight, the first half is over, right? The first half is over, and we will officially be right in halftime, right? So we will have a whole nother 6 months to fulfill our heart desires for this year. We will have a whole nother 6 months to fulfill the plans that we may have for our business or organization or even ministry if you're watching, right? And so that's the thing that makes it so exciting, because I do understand when you're starting off a new year, you go off with, you have the eagerness, you have the happiness, you have the joy, you have the excitement, you have the energy, right? You have all of those things. And then around March, April, it kind of goes downhill and you kind of start getting a little lazy, right? You may lose a little energy. You may start procrastinating, right? The thing I love about halftime is we got time to go into the locker room. We got time to get pumped up. We got time to re-strategize. We got time to come up with some different plays so that we can reach our commitments for 2021. We can reach our commitments for the year. We can reach our commitments for our business or organization. And that is exactly what you want to do. You want to get to a point in your life where you're able to recharge, you're able to re-strategize, and the concepts actually work. It is called self-discipline. Right. And sometimes we get undisciplined. We do things that we want to do, but not things that we necessarily need to do. But I need you to make up in your mind for the next 6 months. You're going to do what you need to do to catch up if you got to catch up, or to just meet the goal that you have for the end of the year. Now, if you do not know your goal for the end of the year, I need you to make sure you have your notebook, your paper, and your pen, right? Why? Because you need to establish that goal today, because today is the last day of the first half. Okay. And so you need to go into tomorrow, which is the first day of the second half, knowing where you want to end 2021, where you want to end in finances, where you want to end in product, where you want to end in clientele. I want you to ask yourself this question. How many clients do you have? Make sure you have your notebook out. Come on now. Make sure you have your paper and your pen, right? And you have your notebook out, and you may want to jot these questions down. Come on, jot these questions down. Okay. And again, if you haven't shared the video, share the video. If you haven't tagged your four, tag your four. And again, if you're watching the replay, do the same thing and make sure you put the name of your business and your website, because you never know who's looking for you. All right. So, I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to ask that question. I want you to say, where, right? Come on now. Sorry about that, you guys. I want you to literally say where, okay? Where do you want to end? Come on. You want to end 2021. See, I'm doing it with you. And the reason, even though I've already done it, I'm doing it with you so you won't feel alone, right? You got to understand that, guess what? We're in this together. We're in this together. You're not alone. Somebody say, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. So where do you want to end 2021 when it comes to profit? Okay. When it comes to profit. Okay. Where do you want to end 2021 when it comes to finances? Where do you want to end 2021 when it comes to clientele? Okay. I want you to think about that thing today. Come up with a decision today. Why? Because today is the last day of the first half. Tomorrow is the first day of what? The second half. So you need to already know this, right? You need to already know this. Somebody say, I need to already know this. All right. So I want you to ask yourself, where do you want to end 2021 when it comes to profit, finances, and clientele? Okay. We need to know these things. I need to know also if you're in some form of debt. If you're in some form of debt, where do you want to end? Do you want to end with no debt? Do you want to end with a better debt ratio? You need to know, because guess what? The next 6 months, it's time to get to work, right? It's time to get to work. Somebody say it's time to get to work. We got 6 months to pull this thing off. We got 6 months to pull off what you desire. If you've been saying your business is going to make 6 figures and you ain't nowhere near 6 figures, you got some work to do. I want you to say it to yourself. You got some work to do. Some of you might need to bring to have a mirror beside you and look in that mirror and say, girl, boy, man, woman, you got some work to do. Right? You got some work to do. Why do you want to do that? Because you got to be honest with yourself and you got to speak to yourself and let yourself know, hold up, I've been slacking a little bit. I can do it a little better, right? I can do it a little better, and I'm going to do it a little better, right? I'm going to do it a little better. So this is what I want you to say to yourself. Okay. So we got 6 months. So we're going to break this down for clientele growth. Somebody say we're going to talk about clientele growth. All right. So you got 6 months. Okay. 6 months. Now, I don't want you to tell your business. But I do want you to answer this question in the comments. I want you to answer this question. You guys, the weather is off the chain today where I am. Okay. But I want you to answer this question. When it comes to clientele, how many customers sorry about my dog, you all. How many customers All right. So when it comes to clientele, please notice this. When we're dealing with clientele, I'm sorry about that, you guys. I got to get the dog out the house and into the garage, or y'all gonna be listening to a dog bark. Okay. But anyways, so but what I wanted to say is, when it comes to clientele, what we're going to deal with today is actually strategizing for clientele, for your business, right? For your business. All right. So when it comes to clientele, for your business. We're going to strategize it for the next 6 months. That's what we're going to do on here. There's some other activities that we're going to do, but that's one of the first things that we're going to do. We're going to strategize. Somebody say strategy, right? We're going to strategize, right? So that you are able to get your clientele where your clientele needs to be, so that you can know what kind of goals you need to reach, things of that nature. All right. All right. So we're going to do that here. Let me see here. I'm going to see if I can pull up the whiteboard here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can you all see? I'm trying to check and make sure. I hope I do this right. All right, technology is amazing, you guys, right? Okay, so we're gonna deal with the clientele portion. That's what we're gonna talk about. Okay, so what I need you to do is put in the chat session for me, if you would. I want you to put in the chat session, how many clients? Okay, so we got 6 months. So we're starting over. Somebody say, I'm starting over from scratch. Tomorrow is the first day of a new year, basically, right? But it's 6 months in this new year, right? So I want you to literally ask yourself, how many clients do your company have to bring in? And it could be companies with an S, okay? Because I know several people own several different types of businesses, right? So how many clients do you have to bring in each month so that you can hit 6 figures? Now, notice, I'm not saying hit 6 figures in 12 months. I'm talking about hitting 6 figures in 6 months. And the reason I'm saying hitting 6 figures in 6 months, because if you can hit 6 figures in 6 months, hello, you kind of beat your goal, right? But also, once you do the 6 months of reaching 6 figures, because of course I want you to make more money than you intended, but also then I want you to go back based on how much you've already made in the next 6 months. I mean, the past 6 months, and how many clients would you have to get each month to reach your goal for the year when you started in January? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. If you could just put that in the chat, just begin to think about it. Take a few moments to think about how many clients do you actually need, okay? And I'm going to show you some things here. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so we have July. I'm going to use a color that you all can see. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have July here, and we're going to say clients. Clients, okay. July clients. Let me see if I can move this. Can I move it? There we go. So I'm going to put July clients there. We're going to add a new one. August clients. Okay. Put there. Okay. September clients. Okay. October clients. Okay. Oh boy. Bear with me here. Okay. There. Huh. Interesting. There we go. Okay, October clients. November, I'm gonna just abbreviate clients. Definitely want to make sure everything fits here. Okay. And December clients. All right, boom. And for some of you, it may be customers instead of clients. So you may use the term customers. I use the term clients, okay? And so we're gonna go over this. So we got the next 6 months. You guys, we got the next 6 months. Bear with me. Y'all be praying that the weather don't take us out, right? Where we can't finish, because I want us to finish here. I think what we're about to discuss is very important for you to reach your financial goals and the things that you're trying to accomplish in your business. You deserve it. Somebody say, I deserve it. I deserve to be successful. I deserve to have the money and the revenue, right? I deserve it. Somebody, you got to know that you deserve it. Okay? You deserve it. You deserve it. If somebody asks you why you think so, just say, I said it, right? You deserve it. All right. So we have July, August, September, October, November, and December. So we're dealing with 6 months here, right? And so with these 6 months, right, you want to know, how can you reach 6 figures, right? You want to know these things, but you first need to understand how many clients that you need to have, right? So as you're understanding this, you know your product or service, you know what you provide. So you need to know how many clients need to actually come in, how many of each part of your inventory, right? They need to buy in order for you to do it. But this is what I want you to do. We're going to focus on clients. And the reason I'm saying that is because one of the things that you want to learn how to do as a salesperson and a business owner is take a client, right? You want to be able to take a client and they buy one thing from you. And then by the time they're done, they've bought a whole lot of stuff from you, right? You want to be able to do that. How do you do it? We do it all the time. Y'all got to understand, you do it when you go into the store. Do you go into Walmart and just buy the thing that you said you were going to buy? Or do you actually go in Walmart and buy that plus more, plus more, plus more, plus more? Yes, you end up doing it in Walmart without people actually selling you the product because your eyes are doing the selling for you. At that point, it's right in front of you. So guess what? Boom, you're going to automatically say, oh, I want that. And you pick that up. Oh, I want that. And you pick that up. Oh, I want that. And you pick that up, but you only went into the store for one thing. Well, when you are in sales and you are a business owner and you're an entrepreneur, you have to understand using social media. And because you don't necessarily have a store where people walk in and they can just touch it, what you have to understand is you then have to expose it to them. Somebody say, I got to expose some stuff. Oh man, I got to expose some stuff. You got to be willing to expose, right? You got to be willing to expose what you have. You can't feel like, man, I'm throwing too much at. No, because it's beneficial for them, because you don't even know if they're looking for that. So I'm going to use my graphic design business, for example. When a person get a flyer designer, one of the things that I've trained everyone that works for me, my entire team, one of the things I've trained them to do is this. The minute someone buys a flyer, we design the flyer for them, right? After that, we give them their final design. We thank them, but then we also let them know the other services that we offer. Why? Because guess what? Who am I to say that they know that we also design logos? They know that we also design church seals. They know that we also design banners. Who knows? We don't know. We can't assume that they already know, because they may think that we only design flyers, when the truth is we can pretty much design anything you can absolutely think of, right? And so we make it known at the counter. Come on now. We make it known when we're giving them their final product or service, right? That we also have these if you're in need of it. Or when you think about it, come back and see us, right? And so you want to always initiate your other products. You want to always expose your other services to your customers, because guess what? They don't know. don't think they know, because when they came to you for what they wanted at that point, and it's your job to show them everything else. It's your job to expose everything else. I mean, can you imagine if we went to Walmart, right? And we didn't necessarily go inside the building, and we were just to pull up and say, I want this. Can you imagine? They probably wouldn't make a lot of money, right? Because think about it. If we couldn't see exactly what all they have, if we couldn't see it, and we only went to them for the things we want, we would probably only buy the things that we want. They would have to let us know, you do know we sell this, you do know we sell that, for us to actually think about it, for us to actually know it. Because sometimes us as customers, we don't know that we want something until we see it, right? Or until we hear about it. Have y'all ever, watched a commercial about some food, right? And you're like, man, I got a taste for that Mexican food. And then you're saying to yourself, after you done seen the commercial, I'm gonna order me some Mexican food. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't even know you wanted Mexican food, but because you were exposed to it, because they showed it to you, now you ordering Mexican food. I'm just saying, come on now. Come on. So that's how you got to think about it when it comes to your business. So what I want you to do when it comes to this, I want you to commit. Okay. So I don't know how many clients that you need, but we're going to use this as an example. We're going to use this as an example. Let's see. Okay. So we're going to say for July, right? And if you commit to this, I just want you to raise your hand. That's all I want you to do. I want you to raise your hand. Raise your hand. Like in the comment section, if you commit to this number, because it's only going to benefit you, right? It's only going to benefit you. So I want you to say in the month of July, in all of your businesses, right? Are y'all ready for this? Because we got to do catch up. So it's game time. Somebody say it's game time. Oh man, it's game time. Yes, it's game time. So what I want you to do, I want you to commit for the month of July to 20 new clients. Somebody say 20 new clients. So if you got multiple streams of income, that 20 is that 20 is included in all of it, right? Because I know some of you in your business, you only need two new clients, right? And you good, right? So I want you to commit to 20 new clients. 20. I know some of you like, wait a minute, time out. Oh my God, really? Yeah, 20. I want you to realize that is only 4 clients. That is only 5 clients a week. Okay? That's only 5 clients a week. Okay? I want you to commit to that. Who's going to commit with me? Who's going to commit? All right. That's what I'm talking about. I deserve it. Raise your hand if you're going to commit. So you're going to, in the month of July, you're going to commit to 20 new clients. I don't care if it's all 3 of your business put together or one of your businesses, however you choose. You're going to commit to 20 new clients, not 20 of the same, but 20 new clients. And that's only 5 clients a week. Why? Because it's game time. We are halftime. We are re-strategizing so that you can reach certain numbers. Okay. So look, this is the kicker. Y'all ready? So then you got August. Now you got to understand we're in the summertime. Some people are going to go on vacation. So if you're in the travel industry, you can go up numbers. I'm just saying, but you got to be committed. You got to be committed, right? So I want, this is all about challenging yourself so you can get where you're trying to go. All right. I need you to understand that. So in the month of August, you guys, 25 new clients. Come on now. 25 new clients. Who's in? Come on. You probably saying, man, are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. It's 1 billion people in the world. It's 1 billion people in the world. It's more people than you can even count, right? You just got to reach the people, right? That is 5 clients, right? Yeah, that's 5 clients a week. Now, how would you do that? Now, if you go in July and you turn around and get 20 new clients, all you got to do with the 20 is say, hey, I need your help. I need your help. Can you do me a favor? Can you refer some people to me? Y'all ain't hearing me. Can you refer some people to me? Because they know some people you don't know. And if they loved your customer service, they loved your service or product, what are they going to do? They're going to say, oh, sure, I will. Right? You can ask them, start a conversation. Do you know 5 people that may need this? Do you know another person that may need this? If you ask that every 20 of those people, you're going to get a new list. You're going to get some new clients, right? to roll over into the month of August, right? That's what you want to do. So you want to say August, 25 new clients, right? You got, it's time, somebody say it's game time. Okay, September. I know many of you are saying, oh, so you're gonna go up, keep going up, keep going up. No, I'm not gonna keep going up because I don't want to over exaggerate you, right? I just want you to win. I just want you to win. So watch this, September. September is usually a time that people start going back to school. They start doing all of this and get, things of that nature, right? Get children in school and all that kind of stuff, right? So I want you to say 20 new clients. We're back at 20. Say 20 new clients, all right? In the month of September, right? I think I said this right. I said 5 new clients. It might be, let's see. I said 5 new clients in August. I might have been incorrect there. Let me see. I got to see how many weeks in August. Hold on one second. I want to make sure I'm giving you all the information. Yeah. So that's right. So it's 5 weeks. We're dealing with 5 weeks. Okay, so 20 new clients. And then what is that? That's 5 clients a week. 5 clients a week. Okay. So I want you to say to yourself, you can do it. Somebody say, I can do it. I can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthened me. That's what the word say. Guess what? And the word of God is not void. All right. So then we're going to do October. October, you guys. October, I want you to go back to 25 new clients. Come on. I want you to go back to 25 new clients. I'm finna help some of y'all. All right. 25 new clients, right? 25 new clients. And we'll just say 5 clients a week. And then November, I want you to go to, y'all, don't mind my son. Okay, I want you to go to and say, in the month of November, I want you to aim for 30 new clients. 30 new clients. It's crunch time then. It's crunch time, right? Yeah. Somebody say yes. And so you're going to say that's about 7 clients a week. And then you got December. December is such a beautiful month for most of us, right? It's such, let me move this here because it's kind of like in my way. So I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. I hope y'all understanding what I'm putting on here. Let's see. All right. There we go. All right, so what I want you to do is, oh Lord, I'm moving the wrong thing. Y'all bear with me here. All right. All right, so you got December. I'm just pulling it over a little bit because I want you to see it. Now, December, you guys, all I want you to do is get 10 new clients. 10 new clients. Now, why would I go so low here? Because if you do everything you got to do in these other months, December is a breeze month for you. You can focus on your family. You can focus on enjoying the holidays. All right. And if you get that, you can make a decision. You know what? I can get 10. I don't have to get 10. It'll be your choice, right? That's how you really want it to be. You want it to be your choice. Somebody say my choice, right? Excuse me, my choice. So we're going to say 10 new clients for the month of December. What you got to understand is business is all about building. Business is all about people. You can't do business without people. You can't do business without people. So once you calculate that, right? I want somebody to calculate it, right? I want you to calculate the number. So this is what you're dealing with. You're dealing with 20 new clients in July, right? 25 new clients in August, 20 new clients in September, right? 25 new clients in October, 30 new clients in November, and 10 clients in December. That will give you 130 clients. That will give you 130 clients, you all. 130 clients in this next half. Some of you, all you need is 100 clients to hit 6 figures. That's all you need is 100. Some of you will hit 6 figures if you get there. I'm telling you, it's possible. Somebody say it's possible. Come on now. I want you to say it. I want you to say it with some power and authority. It's possible. It's possible. Somebody say it's possible, right? Come on. Somebody say it's possible. Oh, it's possible, right? Yes, it's possible. Now, what you do with those clients is going to be up to you. How you sell those clients is going to be up to you, right? How you fill up your basket is going to be up to you. See, that's what you got to understand. If you believe in your product, right? If you believe in your product, like say, for instance, I believe in this pen, I believe in this notebook, I believe in this book, which is my book, by the way, if you want to order it, Timera Watching Behind Closed Doors. All right. I believe in this book and I believe in this bottle of water. So I got four different products. And I want you to have these different products. I got to be willing to expose these products to you and say, you know what, you need water, right? And this water right here, some of you that are in certain network marketing organizations, right? You talk about, oh, health. This water right here is amazing. You need to buy this water. It's an investment for your health, right? You got to sell it. You got to let us know how important it is, right? That's what you got to do. Then you say, now this book, Timera Watching Behind Closed Doors, this book deals with marriage. This book deals with our history. This book deals with ministry. It's a poetic book. It's inspirational. It's motivational. If you feel like giving up, this is a book for you. Boom. You want to begin to fill the basket up. You need a notebook. You need a notebook to write the vision and make it plain. Habakkuk 2:2 says, write the vision and make it plain. He who read it will run with it. It's time that you get in a season where you begin to write your vision down. You begin to execute your vision. And so you need this, right? And then this is a package deal. I want to throw a package deal. And this pen right here, you need this pen. Why do you need this pen? I know technology is good, but it's better to write things. And guess what? I can give you a package deal that if you get all of these on top of my coaching program, right? On top of my coaching program, because you said you wanted to win in business. So I'm here to help you win in business. Boom. Now what you've done is you've exposed all of those things to that person. Now you may say, oh, that's a little too much, but no, it's not. It's not, because guess what? If that be the case, Walmart do a little too much. The Dollar Tree does too much. Dollar General does too much. Target does too much. No, they understand that exposure to the eye causes people to buy. Oh man, that's another slogan. Exposure to the eye causes people to buy. I need you to understand that. And if they're not exposed and they can't see it, then guess what? You're not going to make the profit that you're trying to make. And so I want you to say to yourself that I'm going to commit. If you're going to commit, I just want you to raise your hand and say, I'm in, right? I want you to commit to these numbers, getting these new clients for your business, for your sake, so that you can hit the number that you're trying to hit. You're not trying to hit it for me. You're trying to hit it for you and your family. I need you to understand that. You're trying to hit it for you and your family. Your family is important to you. It's important to you. I need you to understand that, okay? And so that's one of the first things I wanted to deal with. I want you to commit to the clients. How do you do that? That means every single day you have to touch people. Now, I know some of you may be used to being off 2 days a week. Maybe for the next 6 months, you only need to be off 1 day a week. Some of you are used to not being off at all. I'm here to give you a little a word of wisdom. You need to take a day off, okay? You need to take a day off. You know, even God himself took a day off and he could do all things. I'm just saying, right? He was able to create with boom, just the word of mouth, and he took a break. So you got to make sure that you never burn yourself out in business. There are a lot of people that are in business that are burning themselves out. They're working every single day and they wondering why they ain't getting the sales. So you saying, man, I'm working every day, but I'm not seeing the profit. I'm not seeing the revenue because you're not resting. You're not resting and allowing yourself to be re-energized, right? Because guess what? People feel your energy. They feel your energy. So you got to say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to do what I got to do Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, but on Sunday I'm resting, or on Saturday I'm resting, however it may be. But you got to make up in your mind, there's a better way to do it. I'm telling you that now. I tell people when I was out there in the field and I was recruiting, they'll tell you all day, baby girl did not work every day. No, I did not work every day. My first year, My first year when I was recruiting people, my first year, I only worked on Wednesdays. I worked from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's exactly what I did. And my first, from literally May 2018 to December 2018, I was able to recruit over 100 people just off of 1 day a week. That is it. And that was Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I went hard. I went grind. I went for it. I was touching people. I wasn't afraid to get blocked. I wasn't afraid to get a door shut in my face. None of that. Why? Because I had made up in my mind I wasn't gonna work all these other days. I was only gonna work once a week. And I was always told if I worked more, what could I do? What could I accomplish? And you know what? That is the truth. That is the truth. So guess what? I made up in my mind I was gonna work a little harder, right? Work a little harder, work a little longer. Right now, so you got to understand that I did in one day what some people could not even do in 1 week. I'm just saying they couldn't even do it in 1 month. Right? But you got to make up in your mind and you got to believe in what you produce. You got to believe in what you buying. You got to believe in what you selling. You got to believe in your product. You got to believe in your service. You got to believe in your business. You have to believe in you. And guess what? People will buy if you believe. If you believe, and you got to say to yourself, no, I can't back down. No, you don't back down. You keep going because you're still in the game. The clock is still ticking. You still can win. And you got to realize that you got to say to yourself that I'm still able to win. You got to say to yourself, I can do exceedingly abundantly above all. I mean, I can speak it into the atmosphere. I can write the vision and make it plain. You have to say to yourself, the only one that can stop me is me. There are 1 billion people in the world. You can get 100 no's, I promise you. But the minute you get a yes, you can take off. See, you got to stop. You can't stop at no, because a lot of people won't give you a time of day. You can send out 1,000 messengers and nobody respond. Keep going because you still ain't reached 1 billion. You still ain't reached 1 billion. You can do 1,000 lives. Keep going because you still ain't reached 1 billion. So you got to understand there's over 1 billion people in the world. And guess what? There's some clients that got your name on it. Got your name on it. And guess what? They may not be in your state. They may not be in your city. You got to find them. You got to go get them. But you got to have strategy. You got to have concept. You got to say to yourself, I'm going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to reach these numbers by the end of the week. I'm going to do what I got to do. And if I don't, I roll it over to the next month, the next week. And I got to get more people so that I can max it out. I can reach the numbers that I missed last week. You got to keep up with your scores. You got to keep up with your stats if you want to win in business. If you want to win in business, I tell you, it's a system. That's all it is. It's a system. That's absolutely all it is. And sometimes you got to do stuff you ain't never did before. You got to do something you ain't never did before to get something you ain't never had before. Okay? That's what you got to do. You got to make up in your mind and you got to say it. And sometimes you got to pull out your best. You got to pull out your best, but you can't sit here and say, you can't keep letting every month come by, and then you're like, man, it ain't working. No. Re-strategize. Re-strategize again until it starts working. Because I promise you this, God did not give you the vision or the business for it to fail. It's you that will cause it to fail. God did not do that. It's in the process of failing that you will actually elevate if you keep going. It's in the process of failing that you will actually learn, gain wisdom, get understanding, where you will then begin to win. So you got to understand failing is not bad. Okay, I need you to understand that just because you failed last month, just because you failed last half, that don't mean nothing. I'm telling you. Okay, that don't mean absolutely nothing. I'm telling you that now. It means nothing. A team can be down 40 points. A team can be down 20 points and still come back and win in the second half. And I'm telling you that right now. You could be 5,000 short, 50,000 short from your goal. And guess what? You can reach that plus more in this next half. But you got to make up in your mind and you got to say to yourself, you know what? I'm going to do it. I got to win. I got to grind. I got to get it done. I got to do it. You got to understand that. Yes, there are a lot of people doing what you're doing. Hello? I'm going to say that. There's a lot of people doing what you're doing. But how are you doing it? How are you doing what you're doing? That's the question you got to ask yourself. How are you doing what you're doing? You can be in the makeup industry. You can be in the travel industry. You can be in the insurance industry. There are people doing it all over right now. There are so many people doing the same stuff. It's ridiculous. You can be in the boutique industry. You got a lot of competition out there. But what are you doing to stand out? What are you doing to get your 130 clients? Because I promise you this, your 130 clients are not theirs because your name is on it. Your name is on it. You just got to go get it. You got to set yourself apart. You got to do what you got to do so you can win. Okay? We don't lose around here. We win. That's what we do. Especially when you got God on your side, you're supposed to win. You're supposed to win. But the thing is, people that got God on their side, they begin to procrastinate a lot. They think God just supposed to drop it in their lap. It don't work like that. God said he give you favor. He'll give you favor. Favor does not mean you do nothing. Favor does not mean that you're lazy. That's not what favor means. Favor means that the harder you work, it will pay off. Favor means that the more you initiate it, the more God is going to position in front of you. I'm trying to help y'all here. Position in front of you. The more doors, favor means if you're willing to go through that door, I got some more doors for you. Favor means if you're willing to take a leap of faith, boom, I'm gonna give you access to some stuff. Favor means if you're willing to trust God, come on now, then God then will begin to bless you because you're willing to trust him. That's what favor is. Favor ain't got nothing to do with you being lazy and he gonna drop it in your lap. No. You don't wait till the end of the month to get to work. You get to work at the beginning of the month and you rest at the end of the month. So the thing you got to understand is we said 20 new clients in the month of July. See, some of you need to make up in your mind that you're going to get those 20 new clients before the middle of July. And guess what you can do? You can coast the rest of July, or you can go and double that 20. That's going to be on you. That's going to be your choice. I'm telling you guys, it's possible. But you got to make up in your mind and you got to say to yourself, I can do it. You got to say you can do it. If you're that person that's in business and it takes team, you recruit and you bringing in people, you got to touch people, man. You got to touch them. You can't be ashamed to get on people's nerves because you don't know what day it is for them. That same person that told you no in January probably ready to join your business today. Why? Because guess what? They're in a financial rut. They're in a financial situation. So you go back, right? If they get tired of you, let them block you. Let them block you. Let me tell you one thing about life. People come and go. They come and go. They enter your life. They leave your life. Some people stay with you. Some people don't. You got to make up your mind and say, you know what? I'm doing this to help you. They might not get it, but one day they will. One day they will, and one day they'll need you. I used to tell people all the time when I was out there in the field and I was recruiting, I used to tell them all the time, you saying no to me today, but one day you're going to come and find me and you're going to eventually say yes. Your no going to turn to a yes. And I used to tell people, and this is real, I was bold with what I did. I just tell them you're stupid if you don't join the business that I'm in. Why? Because guess what? I could do one policy and be set in 1 month. And to this day, I can still do one policy and be set for the rest of the month. Y'all got to understand the industry that you're in. Then you got to understand the business that you're in. Some of you are in a business that requires a lot of work. I'm going to say that again. Some of you are in a business that requires a lot of work. That means, guess what? What does that mean? That means you got to have 20, 30 sales just to make $1,000. Just to make $1,000. One of the reasons I joined the insurance industry, my husband made me do it. I tell people my story all the time. My husband made me do life insurance. That was not my choice. I didn't even think about it. He said, this is what you going to do. I told him I ain't finna do that. He said, no, you're going to sit down with an amazing lady by the name of Terry Sheridan. That's what he said. You're going to listen to her and you're going to sign up. I said, how you going to tell me what to do? You don't tell me what to do now. We ain't get married for that, right? He said to me, I don't care. The things that's in you, you'll do great in this business. So I sat down with her. I ended up signing up in the business, you guys. I realized, I got a niche. I had people telling me, girl, I don't even need the business, but I'm going to join. Because you bad, girl. I realized what my niche was in the process of that. My husband saw it. I didn't see it. My husband saw it. Sometimes some other people see what's in you that ain't in nobody else. I'm trying to tell you. So I did the insurance. I'm doing the insurance. I got my insurance license. Did all that. One policy can make me over $1,000. Just one policy. Now, some of you, it takes 30 sales for you to get to 1,000. I'm not telling you to leave the career that you're in. I'm telling you to expand and get another stream of income. Because you deserve to not be enslaved by something. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be free. I'm going to say that again. You deserve to be free. Say, I deserve to be free. Yeah, you deserve to be free. I realized I began to educate people on life insurance. People don't want to hear about life insurance, but guess what? People die. People are dying. I need you to understand that. When you have a husband in the funeral industry, then you will understand the importance of life insurance. People think, oh, no, I don't need to get it. Oh, yeah, it's real. It's real. Why? Because guess what? You think the people in the funeral industry care whether or not you didn't have life insurance? No. If you don't have the money, guess what? They're not going to bury you. They're not going to bury you for free. Some of them bury babies for free. That's about it. But they're not going to bury no adult, no teenage, no child. They're not going to do it for free. You got to have insurance. I always tell people all the time, if you got children, if you own a business, you don't have life insurance. Why not? You don't want to pay an extra $20, $30, $50 for the sake if something was to happen to you, especially during the time of COVID, right? If something was to happen to you, is your family going to be taken care of? Guess what? You might say, I don't have children. Okay, but you might got a mom. You may have a dad. Hello. If something happened to you, they got to figure out how to bury you. Why should they have to struggle and figure out how to bury you when they're mourning over you, over you, right? I always tell people that's the problem with a lot of people that's in the work environment. They mad at the world. They mad because they done lost somebody. They ain't had no money and they had to go back to work. Well, guess what? Leave something for your family. Leave something for your family. Now, y'all see how I'm going over this with y'all? Y'all see how this ain't got nothing to do with recharging, but it got everything to do with me. It got everything to do with what I do. See, that's what you got to understand when you're in business. When you're in business, you are your brand. You are what you do. So guess what? There is no reason why you should never express the things that you do. Now, some of you that don't have life insurance, you're thinking about it now. You're thinking about, oh man, maybe I should get some life insurance. It ain't no maybe. You need to get a life insurance. It's a requirement. When you're in business, everything's a requirement. Health insurance is a requirement. Hello? You need to say to yourself, it's a requirement for me. Why? Because guess what? You might not have a 401k, but I can show you how to get one if you're in business. I can show you how to get your own 401k. Sure can. But guess what? Some of you don't have a coach, so you'll never know. You'll never know because you're not willing to be coachable. You want to be successful in life, you got to be coachable. You want to be successful. I'm going to say it again. You want to be successful in life, you got to be coachable. You want to be successful in business, you got to be coachable. You want to be successful with money, you got to be coachable. Somebody say, I got to be coachable. You want to win in life? You want to win in business? You want to win in finances? You got to be coachable, right? So some of you it's some revamping you need to do. There's some changes that need to take place so you can finally win and get a taste of what it really means to win. All right. So you guys, I just want to get on here and I'm telling you, that's how you got to do it. It's time to get recharged. It's time to get recharged. If you're just not getting on, you need to commit. And say, I'm finna build my clientele. I'm finna do what I gotta do. You need to go back to your inventory. You need to see which of your products and services is gonna make you more money in the next 6 months. You need to see what is your most popular services. What is your most popular products? And that's what you need to go for. You need to go for those things. Hello? You need to go for those things. I'm telling you that now. Listen, I'm telling you that now. That's what you need to go for. Whatever is selling the most, not what you like, but what's selling the most. And that's what you need to start hitting the ground hard, hitting the ground hard. And you can reach it. So we're going to have like accountability parties going on, right? These months, we're going to have accountability parties going on because we want you to win. I want you to say that. I want you to win. Say, I'm a win. That's what I'm going to do. Say, I'm a win. I'm a win, right? I'm a win. I'm a win. Yeah, I'm a win. I'm a win. Yeah, I'm a win. I'm a win. Don't laugh at me. I'm not a cheerleader, but I did play basketball. All right, so I'm a win. I'm a win. I'm a win. I'm a win. All right, you guys. So I hope you got that. I hope you did. Also, the last thing I want to show you is what's going down tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern time. 10 p.m. Eastern time. It is the July halftime game time experience. It's not over yet, and you can still win by yours truly, Coach Timera Bell. Coach Timera Bell. You guys, it is at 10 p.m. Eastern time. It's just $35. Click the link above so you can register for it. There are only 30 slots available. 30 slots available. We're going to be going over some amazing stuff for an hour and a half. Come ready to create to create a strategy for you to win in these next 6 months. All right, come on. I want you guys to invite your friends, 4 people to join y'all on tomorrow night because we finna really come up with these plays so that you can win in business. All right, and that is game time experience for the month of July halftime. It's not over yet. And you can still win. You guys, I am Coach Timera Bell. If you're looking for a business coach, I am your girl. I am your girl, all right? If you got something from today, you got something from this live, you got something from this replay, whatever it is for you, I want you to say, hello, girl. You got me, girl. I want you to say to yourself, you help me, girl. You help me, girl. You help me, girl. You help me, girl. All right. So you guys, I pray that the rest of your day is a success. I pray that you begin to put some stuff together for you to go into next month, go into the next half, succeeding and winning, you guys. You guys have a phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal rest of the day, and own your stuff now, own your business, own your life.